Enjoy fall's freshest flavors. Every HelloFresh recipe includes ripe, just picked produce that travels from the farm to your door in less than a week. The fall season can be busy, but your weeknights can be made so much easier with foolproof step-by-step recipes that are done in around 30 minutes or less. Today we're cooking some penne pasta with pork meatballs. All HelloFresh recipes come with pre-portioned ingredients, which means less prep for you and less wasted food. All right, we got our meatballs all cooked up, got our pasta ready to go. Now we add our mushrooms and everything else. Oh yeah, that is good. I gotta get me a meatball. That is fire. If you guys also aren't into meatballs, you know, they got vegetarian, pescatarian, fit and wholesome meals, all kinds of different options to fit your personal goals. If you guys want to get started on HelloFresh, all you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com, use our code BoosterBoys65 to get 65% off your order. That is HelloFresh.com, code BoosterBoys65. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Well, boys, the Rowdyssey is all back together here, and we are getting ready to fire her up for the first time on her new 1,300 horsepower fully built engine. We just went ahead and double checked for any fuel leaks. We're good to go there. She has fresh oil. Everything is all back together. And most importantly, we got that rev limiter set at 9,600. Yep. So no more 11.5, no more MR2 tune.
Yeah. We're not revving her out this time.
We're hoping to keep those rods inside this block, but we're just letting the battery charge up for a little bit, and we'll be good to fire this thing up. Come on, baby. No fuel pressure? You're not reading any fuel pressure on the sensor?
No one coming on when I was cranking, I don't think.
Still no fuel pressure. But when you just prime it, it's fine?
Yeah.
That's weird. All right, guys, turns out the crank position sensor we had in there was bad. We just got that changed out, and now we're reading RPM, so she should fire right up. Go for it. Maybe not. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Got the Rowdyssey topped off with some water. We had to adjust some things to the idle to get it idling good. It was not wanting to idle while we had it on the lift earlier, but we got her running good now. She is fully warmed up. She has great oil pressure. The Rowdyssey is back, boys. Good oil pressure, good fuel pressure. She's getting a little warm, but we haven't fully bled it yet. It's been idling for about 20 minutes now. Just letting her break in some. She's sounding good. All right, guys, we got her all topped off with water. We double checked the trans fluid. Everything's looking good. So we have maybe about 20 minutes idle time on this engine, and we're gonna take it on a trip to Wawa. We already ate, so no Taco Bell, but we're gonna make a tea run real quick. Yep. And she should be good to go.
Friday afternoon, got her running good. Might as well celebrate.
It's good enough. We're sending it.
Yep.
And you're staying here in case we need a tow. So if you get a call from us, it didn't go too good.
Grab the tow strap. Yep.
I have faith in the Rowdyssey, though.
She'll do fine.
We got the rev limiter set.
Yeah.
The rods will stay in there.
Last time we took her out, except for the rev limiter stuff. So
yeah.
fine.
We're just breaking her in.
Yeah.
Break her in for a quick trip to Wawa.
Break her in at 40 pounds. Let's go.
Well, boys, she made it to Wawa. The rods are still in the engine. We have 0 leaks, so that is a good sign. All of these leaks were already there. Don't worry. They just must have a lot of oily cars that show up to Wawa. But we did actually have a little issue on the way here. Our TPS came unplugged because if you look at the TPS plug right there, it is pretty badly damaged because when that rod came out of the block on the other engine, it actually took out that plug. TPS needs extended and it needs a new plug added to the end of that guy. But other than that, we have been going strong, no issues. Quick little 5-minute trip. And Wyatt got his T's.
T's acquired.
So we're good to go.
Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So now we got to see if we make it back. And we actually made a little bit of boost.
Yeah.
Made a couple pounds.
6 pounds. Needs a ton of cleanup in the fuel map. This engine's just a little bit higher compression than the other one, I think. So
yeah, this is a little bit of a different setup.
Yeah. But it's running. So.
Yep, she made it though. Well, boys, the Rowdyssey is back, and I'm very excited to have the minivan back up and running. Successful first drive to Wawa. We were going to do a couple pulls on the way back, but a lot of the drivability and some of the tuning, even getting into boost, definitely needs some work, and we don't really have the biggest open roads out here. There's a lot of traffic, so we don't want to lean on it too hard. Also, we didn't have any seat belts because we took them out for some of the other cars, so no reason for us to be going too hard on it. We want to probably hold off on this thing until we can schedule a dyno appointment, get it on the dyno, run through the tune, actually get it properly tuned all the way through, and then we can go have some fun with this thing. So for right now, the Rowdyssey is going to sit for a minute, but she is officially up and running again, and there should be no reason why we can't take her over to the dyno and hopefully lay down a 4-digit number here in the future and get it to the track and see what this minivan can do. And then also the MR2 will be coming out hopefully by the end of next week sometime. They just got Bradenton dried off and kind of re-put back together because the hurricane affected a lot of the stuff going on down there. So the track near us has been down for a while, but the MR2 has been ready to go for like a couple months now. And we're itching to get this thing back out to the track as well, see if we can possibly put up a new personal best, because there are some MR2s getting close to our record. There's a 7-second MR2 now. The one in the UK is pushing for the record as well. So, you know, the MR2 competition is slowly getting more serious. So we have to get this thing back out and see if we can bury that 7 a little bit deeper. That would be the goal. But yeah, other than that, got the van together, and that's about it for right now. DHL just arrived with the parts for the hatch's transmission. So it looks like the next couple days I'll be able to get this guy all fixed up here. And there's everything we need to get the transmission all fixed up on the hatch. There is that oh so expensive shaft that we destroyed in this transmission. So you can see that second gear right there that got all beat up. It is machined into the shaft itself, into the input shaft there. So that is why we had to replace that guy. We got our third gear ready to go, and then everything else that we need to get the transmission and the hatch back together and get the hatch up and running again. I went ahead and got it pulled in. What's crazy is that all of these guys right here, which, you know, it's really not that much, a shaft, a couple of gears and some sliders, all of this stuff cost me more than the original price of the hatch. I got this car back when I was 16 for $3,000 in Denver, and this stuff right here set me back about 3,200 bucks. I never would have thought we'd be this financially invested into Honda Civic, but here we are. So the next couple days, I'll have this back together. I just don't have time to get it done right now. We've been super busy. I hope you guys have been enjoying the uploads. I've been trying to post as much as I can. And even today, we've just been busy knocking the van out, getting it back up and going. We still have to get the NSX fixed, but you know, we might have had a lot of cars down, but we're putting them back together just as fast as we break them, because, you know, like we say, built for a good time, not always a long time. But yeah, we'll have that back up together here soon. And then the hatch will be the next one back up and going. And I don't really think it was down for too long. So NSX will be next. And yeah, we've just been busy, boys. Before we get this video wrapped up, figured we'd give you guys a quick race truck update, because we have a couple more videos on this thing, hopefully coming out soon. Wyatt's been in here busy wiring away.
Yep.
But she's getting real close now. Now it's serious.
Yeah, now it's like
First start is in the realm of a week or so.
Yeah, it's getting close.
If all goes well.
Yeah, so like you said, we got a video coming soon of like all the wiring and a ton of other stuff that's been done on the truck. But a quick update is the truck is wired from the firewall forward, ready to go. Now I'm just working on all the little stuff like this oil fill tube, you know, transmission dipstick, all that little stuff to make sure that, you know, it's ready to fire up here soon. So we'll have more to come on that, but just plugging away at it, man.
Anyone that's been waiting on Wyatt's truck, it's finally about to make some noise, hopefully.
Yep, I'll be smoking the pipe here, hopefully in a week or two. So
it's coming. Yeah. So I think the next video we do might be on the truck. So
yeah,
that's about where we're at. We'll have to see.
It's close. So hopefully I got some wiring to run in the cab yet. And once that's ran, we can power up the ECU, transmission control module, all that stuff, start getting it programmed, and it's pretty close. So hopefully very soon.
Oh yeah.
Lots of late nights into getting this thing to where it's at. So
he's getting real
probably
close.
About 4 days till 1 in the morning getting this wiring harness done. It turned out awesome. So in the next video, you guys will get to see it.
Oh yeah. Well, we're not going to show you too much just yet, but figured I'd give you guys an update on the truck before we wrap this up. But that's going to do it for this video. See you guys later.
Bye.